Good morning, first grade. Nice to see you back here today. We are excited and we have some fun things to do and to learn about today. So if you haven't already done your fact sheet, you do have that today. You're multiplying by 5, so go ahead and stop the video and get that done. Remember that you can do this side and then whatever your parent says about the homework side. But we're going to talk a little bit first about our math morning meeting. So we're going to do that together right quick. That way you are warmed up and ready to go and reviewing. And then we'll jump into our new thing. Hopefully this is, you can see. Okay, so in our math morning meeting, like we always do, let's start off with a date. So yesterday in math, we talked about the date, and the date was April 20th. So what would today's date be? If yesterday was April 20th, then today's date would be April 21st, right? So let's read this together. We would say, today's date is April 21st, 2020. And so if we write that using digits, we always start with a month. And April was the what number month? If you don't know, sing your song and do it in your head. January, February, March, and April. 4. So April was the 4th month. Then we say our date, which is the 21st. And then we do the year, and we take the last 2 digits. So it would be the 2020, so we would write 20. So both ways are correct. One way is just writing it out. One way is using digits. All right? Let's go ahead and review. So yesterday, what day of the week? Let's sing our song. Let's do, should we do old or new song? Let's do the old one. We haven't done it in a while. Ready? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. The Lord's Day, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. There are 7 days, there are 7 days, there are 7 days in a week. Good. All right. How many days are in a week? 7. Good. We just said it. We just ended our song, right? So, what day of the week is today? Today is Tuesday. Good. If today is Tuesday, what was yesterday? Yesterday was Monday. If you are not getting these, then I want you to pause the video and practice this for a minute. Okay? So if yesterday was Monday and today is Tuesday, what will tomorrow be? Wednesday. One of my favorites because I get to say hump day. Good. Good. All right. So let's read them together, starting at the top with yesterday. Yesterday was Monday. Today is Tuesday. Tomorrow will be Wednesday. Great job. All right. Let's review a little bit with, let's do some money today because we're going to actually work with money. So let's review our money and then we're going to count and then we'll get started. So I'm going to mix them up today and not go in order. Somebody tell me, which is you, what coin this is. Oh. Can never get it right. There we go. What coin is this? So you can see, we find a tail sign. Here's the tails. Look really hard. It is a dime. Let's sing our dime song. You ready? Dime, dime, little and thin. I remember you're worth 10. Good. 10. Let's start at the number 30 and count by 10s. Ready, go. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. Keep going. 110, 120, 130, 140, 150, 180, 190, 200. Good. All right. Let's keep going. Let's move right along. What is this? Everybody should say it just like that in one quick second. It is a penny. Let's review our penny song. Ready, go. Penny, penny, easily spent. Copper paper, brown and worth 1 cent. Good. We can count by ones. Let's review and let's count by ones. Starting at the number 97. Ready, go. 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118, 119, 120. Good, and we could keep going, but let's stop there for now. All right, let's review this coin here. Now, some of you are like, hey, we just did that coin. Nope, we just did this, which was a dime. Try to see if you see it, okay? So what was this coin? Hopefully you're saying nickel, nickel, nickel. You are right. It's a nickel. And how much is a nickel worth? 5. Very good. A nickel is worth 5. So let's count by 5, starting at the number 25. Ready, go. 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 70, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95, 100, 105, 110, 115, 120, 125, 130, 135, 140, 145, 150, 155, 160, 165, 170, 175, 180, 185, 190, 195, 200. Good. All right. And last but not least, our last coin. Quarters, right? How much is a quarter worth? You got it, 25. So let's count by 25. Let's count quarters to $3. And so we know if we say 300, that's the same thing as $3. So let's count by 25s. Ready? 25, 50, 75, 100, 125, 150, 175, 200, 225, 250, 275, 300. Very good. All right. As you are getting ready for your day, let's go ahead and get this paper out. The mint date of pennies. I'm sorry. Mint date of pennies. And while you're doing that and writing your name, I want you to listen to me counting backwards by 5. That way you're still doing something. So I'm going to start at the number 55 and count backwards by 5s. If you are ready, you've already got your paper out, count with me. Here we go. 55, 50, 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5, 0. Good. All right, so you've had plenty of time to get that paper out. Go ahead and get that out for me. And today we're going to talk about bar graphs. Can you say bar graph? Good, bar graphs. And so many of you probably know what a bar graph is, but if you don't, that's okay too, because today you're going to learn. So, a bar graph is whenever people create bars, or that you might read a bar graph, to tell how much of something is. So we've done that in our math worksheets. I know before we've read bar graphs to tell how many people like chocolate ice cream over vanilla, or how many people like spring over fall. So we've created bar graphs in class, and we've talked about bar graphs. And so today we're going to do it also, but we're also going to use money. So if you haven't already, go ahead and you're going to need your money bags, or wherever you keep some money or change in your house. You're going to need some pennies. Just pick a few. We're not going to do a lot of them. And I'm actually just going to kind of show you how to do this, because our pennies are going to be different. Everybody's pennies are going to be different. So I'm going to just explain this to you, and then you're going to do it by yourself. And you can just pick 10 pennies, or how many ever you want to do. And you can make it a game. So if you've got mom or brother or sister, or maybe you can just do it by yourself to see how many you can get and what the difference is. Okay? So let's back up a little bit, and let's talk about mint date of pennies. Now, when I hear this, and if I didn't know what mint date of pennies was, I would be thinking, mints. I like peppermints, and hey, I like pennies too. They make money, right? So, or they are money. Mint date of pennies is not the mints that you eat. What this is, mint date of pennies, is kind of like saying the birthday of the pennies, when the pennies were created, when they were born, right? So on your pennies, if you look, they will have, you have to look really closely to them. And the top it'll say, "In God we trust," liberty, and then there's a date. That's the mint date. That's the date those pennies were created or born, whatever you want to call it. All right, so we're going to call that the mint date. And so your penny is going to be completely different than my penny because they were created at the different times, or maybe they were the same time. We don't know. They're different. So we're going to keep those pennies, and we're going to make charts of them. So at the top, what I want you to do first, before you make your bar graph, is we're going to keep our tallies up here. We know how to do tally marks. Let's review our tally marks real quick. All right, we say tally marks, they're as easy as can be. 1, 2, 3, 4, cross on 5. Come on, try with me. Right? All right. So we know with tally marks that we draw them 1, 2, 3, 4, cross on 5, and we're going to do a couple together. But what we're going to do up front at the top, there are going to be some pennies that are in the 1980s. Ooh, sun. 1980s and before. So that means 1980, 1979, 1978, 1977, the 60s. However old your pennies are, you're going to keep your tallies in that box. The next box says 1980s to 1984. So that means the dates in between 1980, 1981, 1982, 1983, and 1984. You're going to keep those tallies in this box. The next one's 1985 to 1989. Same thing. 1990 to 1994. That's when I was born. 1993. 1995 to 1999. 2000 to 2004. And then 2005 to now. So that means 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009. On and on until our year, which is now 2020. All right? So if you need some help and you don't know where to find the pennies, you can go find Mom and Dad right now and say, "Hey, show me where this is," and then you can come back and do it by yourself. Okay? So right now I'm just going to do a couple with you. You don't have to do yours yet because, again, ours are going to be different because we have different pennies. All right? So I'm going to pick up some of mine, and I'm going to do tallies. So mine here says 2010. So I'm going to find the box that would be in 2010. So I'm going to put it at the end, which would be 2005 to now, because 2005, 2006, 2007, 2008, 2009, 2010. All right. My next penny, 1994. So I'm going to put it in this box. I'm just keeping tallies right now. I'm going to do about 10 of them. So my next penny, 1998, 1998, 1999, 2003. So now I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I've got 3 more. Let's get another one. 1992. 1998. Woo! 1994. Okay. So this time I didn't have to cross any on mine because I didn't ever get to 5, right? So now let me count mine up. And I'm going to count how many pennies I had. And then I'm going to use my bar graph down below. So the numbers on the side tells me how many pennies I had. And as you can see on your paper, we're going up by 2s, right? So if I had 1 penny, I would have to draw my line in between the 0 and the 2 because that would mean 1. All right, so let me do mine. I have 1990 to 1994. I had 3 of them. So let me go down to this graph. And I'm going to go up to, oh, there's not a 3. So that means I have to do my line between the 2 and the 4 because that is where my 3 is. And I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so there's my first one. Okay, so I have a 2 here and the 4 here. I didn't want to go all the way to the 4 because I didn't have 4. I only had 3. So I went halfway in between. My next one, my 1995 to 1999, I did have 4. So I'm going to go up to the line number 4 and then color down. I always color down instead of coloring up. That way we don't make a mistake. I had 1. from my 2000 to 2004, so I'm going to draw my line in between. And then I also had one for 2005 to now. So now I've created my bar graph, right? So now I can answer the questions at the bottom. Again, yours is going to be completely different than mine. So just watch for now. The question says, how many pennies were minted, were born or created, in the years 1985 through 1989? So I got to find that date at the top or the bottom. And you might have some, but I didn't have any. So I'm going to write the number 0. How many pennies were minted after 1989? After 1989. So let's go up here. After 1989. Oh, I had a lot. I had 3 plus 4, which would be 3 plus 4 is 7. Plus 1 would be 8, and plus 1 would be 9. So I have 9. And which column has the most pennies? Well, instead of looking up here at my tally marks, I can look at my bar graph and automatically see which column had the most. I'm going to write those dates. 1995 through 1999. Okay? So right now, go ahead and stop the video. And I want you to go ahead and use your pennies to fill out your bar graph. All right? I hope this was helpful. And whenever you're ready and you finish this, I'm going to go over the guided classroom practice sheet with you. Okay? So pause the video for now and go ahead and do yours. And then whenever you're ready, we'll pick up and we'll do this together. All right? So if you've already done that and you were doing it while I was working, that's fine too. Let's go ahead and get our classroom practice worksheet done. All right? Good. I'm proud of you. You're doing great. So go ahead and get out your worksheet. Remember, I'm not going to do it with you, but I will read it to you and kind of walk you through it. At any moment, if I'm going too fast, remember to pause the video and work at your own pace. It is not a race. We're not seeing who can get done the quickest because we have nowhere else to go. Kyle, I hope you're still watching this. I told you I was going to say something in the video. So I hope you're still watching and you're following along and not just closing out the video. All right, here we go, friends, and Kyle. All right, I'm on lesson 113 at the top. The name, it says draw a 7-centimeter line segment. Use your ruler and make sure you're on the centimeter sign. And then write your name, date, and number. Your name and number. For the date, it's already got the line segment there. It just says measure the line segment using centimeters and write how long it is. And then I'm going to start with number 1. If you're still writing, pause the video. Number 1 says, the children in Miss Affinito's, that's what we're going to go with. The children in Miss Affinito's class chose their favorite fruits. 8 children chose bananas. 15 children chose oranges. And 7 children chose apples. Color the graph to show how many children chose each type of fruit. So you're going to create a bar graph like we just did together here. What in the world? Okay, there we go. So use the number sentence to help you figure out again how many. So I've got bananas, oranges, and apples, and then the numbers of how many people or how many children liked it at the bottom. So let's go back up. 8 children chose bananas. I'm going to go to my bananas column, which is at the top, and find the 8 and then color those in. 15 children chose apples. I'm going up by 2s again, so try and figure out where the 15 is. There's not one, so you have to go in between 14 and 16. And then 7 children chose apples. Then it says write a question for the graph. So just like we did with our pennies, you might say, which fruit has the most children that likes it? That can be a question, or you might say, which fruit is liked the least? That can be a question. You create a question and write it. Number 2, about, so we're kind of like guessing here, making an estimate, about how much might the lunchbox of a child in your classroom weigh? So think about your lunchboxes. How much do you think it would weigh? 200 pounds? I sure hope not. Think about how much you weigh. 4 pounds? 100 pounds? Or 40 pounds? Let's make a good educated guess here. Okay, how much a lunchbox? Number 3, measure each side of the shape using centimeters. We're using that triangle over there. How long is the vertical line segment? Think of our vertical lines. Vertical lines. Okay. How long is the oblique line segment? Like our dance move. How long is the horizontal line segment? Good. And then write the perimeter. So once you find them out, add them up. Find the perimeter. All right. Number 4, it's dark outside. What time is it? So if it's telling you it's dark outside, think about it. Read that clock. Tell me what time it is. Hopefully, you are putting that it is 11:22. And if it's 11:22 and it's dark outside, do I think it's AM or PM? PM. All right. Use the correct comparison symbols, greater than, less than, or equal to for number 5. So for some of them, you're gonna have to solve. 8 plus, or the first one's 35 and 53. Make sure the alligator's eating that bigger number. So if it's 53's over here and 35's over here, my alligator mouth has got to eat that bigger number. The next one, 8 plus 37. So solve for the answer and write it down. And 9 times 5. Watch those symbols. And then let your alligator eat the bigger number, or if they're the same, write the equal to symbol. And the same thing for the last one. 16 minus 7, find your answer. And 14 minus 6, and then let the alligator eat the bigger number. All right. Find the answers at the bottom. 59 plus 87. Those lines at the bottom are just for you to stack and solve. That's what that is. Okay, it's just there to help you. 74 minus 28. Make sure you're writing them in the same order. Okay. And if you need to borrow from a friend, gotta go next door and get some more numbers. Okay. And then you're adding your 3 digits. 291 plus 487. All right, friends. I hope that this was helpful and that you got your math done for today. If you haven't gotten it done after the video, I want you to finish that up and get those completed. I am very proud of you. I know you're working hard, so keep up the great work. You guys are doing awesome, and I miss you so, so much. All right? I'll see you later, and keep working hard, friends. Air 5, everybody. All right. Bye-bye. See you later.